Well, short tracks aren't my strong suit, but today it seemed to be a battle of attrition. There was only a 100 lap race, and about lap 31 or so, my engine started sounding funny, and so I had to kind of nurse it along from there on out. We lost a few cars in the race, and that kind of gave me some hope that at least I would finish mid pack, but as things worked out, I was able to get the lead. I think the strong cars in the race are the ones that actually had the issues, and so that allowed me to capitalize on that and get the win. There near the end, I had about a straightaway lead on Jumped Ocean and was trying to nurse my car along, and I was just trying not to redline it down the straightaways and was losing a little bit of time every lap, but my tires were overheating and I was so worried that they were going to blow up on me and then I'd end up losing the race. But overall, I'm really satisfied with it. I think this is probably one of the best wins I've ever had in the VRL because it was a short track and I haven't been successful at those in the past. Yeah, this shirt here comes from the number 31 vintage collection that AAA Motorsports is putting out. We got licensing agreements with all the different corporate sponsors, and we've came out with a collection of shirts that you can get on AAAmotorsports.com. Just click the store link and you can head out and get those products. But they're all classic shirts from number 31 of days gone by. In these interviews throughout the year, you might see me wearing them, and if you like them, head on over to AAAmotorsports.com and pick you one up. Well, three reasons, I think. The first one being, I believe I was the fastest car. I was pretty much pulling away from everybody during the race, which I felt real good about. I was quite surprised that I was able to pull away like that, but nonetheless happy about it. The second reason was that there were very few cautions during the race, and that helped me in my pit strategy, which was the third reason. We had done some testing earlier in the week at Vegas and figured out what a run was on the gas tank, and as it so happened, the early caution that we had left us just right to finish with just one more stop, and that's only if there weren't any other cautions. If there was cautions, it pretty much just threw that out the window, but there really wasn't. So we got lucky in that fact, and everybody else was stopping near the end of the race, I think, and that's what allowed me to get the commanding lead that I had and win the race. Next question. 3 races, 3 wins. Wow, that sounds good, doesn't it? First, I kept the car clean. I got lucky during the race. There's a little bit of bump drafting going on, but really the car sides and everything was kept clean. I stayed off the wall, which was good. The bad thing that happened in the race was we had a miscue on pit road. Not really a miscue, but a communication error. We were supposed to go in the pits about midway through the race, and it was driver error. I just didn't go in the pits when they were calling me to go in, and so when the green flag flew, Rick Wren, my crew chief, decided that it'd be better to go ahead and come on into the pits when the cars were ramping up their speeds at the start rather than after we got up to full speeds, and that turned out to be a blessing because later on we were, I don't know, maybe 400 yards from going a lap down, and a caution came out which allowed us to catch back up, and that was pretty much our break of the race. That allowed us to get back up with the pack again, and from there we drove to the front, did a little dodging and weaving, and with a little help from WTF Racing's Oval Tracker, we were pushed pretty much to the win, and I'd like to say thank you for that, and we appreciate it at AAA Motorsports. Next. Well, 2 of the accidents were my fault, and 2 of the accidents were pretty much just racing accidents. Surprisingly, after the first two accidents, which was one of my own that I spun out on and another one that I got into it with somebody else, um, the car was still running pretty good, so I was pretty happy about it. But we got into it with somebody else again, and then I got on the apron for a fourth time and spun it around again, and there was just too much damage on the car. We pretty much couldn't compete after that. But we're happy with where we were at. I mean, we won the championship, so. But sometimes you have those races, and we unfortunately got used to that kind of stuff happening in season 2 in the VRL. So, anything else? I don't think so. We had a pretty lackluster season, but we're sure happy with how AAA Motorsports has started out with the IROC races, and we'll take a week off, rejuvenate ourselves, look at what we've done over these races, what worked and what didn't work, and hopefully come out charged and ready to go for season 3 in the VRL. We'll see you all out there, and good luck to all my competitors. Thanks for coming out.